So we're with Alice Buckley. Alice, tell us a little bit about your racing background, where you're from, etc.
I'm from Gold Coast, Australia, so a bit of a travel over here, but I love to be back. And I raced karts from the age 7 onwards, so I did that for about 10 years and then made my way to cars.
You made a lot of noticeable improvement in the old generation car championship last season, and I think you ended up with a second here. A couple of people got disqualified, but you were still super competitive that last weekend at Supercars. But you've been pretty busy since. What have you been up to?
Yes, I've been a very busy girl. In the last 2 years of my car racing, I have done 6 seasons of Toyota 86s. So, yes, I don't give myself much of a break, but it's all about learning, and I obviously want to make a career out of motorsport. So that's what you got to do. You got to keep yourself busy and get the most experience you can.
So back-to-back seasons, effectively, or back-to-back outings in the GR86. This is your first time late in the day to jump into the New Zealand car. How does the New Zealand car compare to the Australian car?
I find it very different. It's got a lot less body roll and obviously different brakes, different tyres. So there are a few things that are fairly different, which is hard to get your head wrapped around once you're used to the Australian car. So yeah, it's very different to what I was expecting, and I kind of threw myself in the deep end doing no testing until this weekend. So I'm looking forward to giving myself a bit of a challenge, but it's different, but I love it.
So in this championship, obviously, there's a big sharing of data, and the fastest lap data gets shared with you. How important is the data? What do you look at in the data, and what are you looking to gain from the data when you analyse it?
Yeah, so obviously as a driver, I use it to help improve myself and to go faster, but it's different to what I've been used to in Australia. In New Zealand, they give the fastest lap of the fastest driver out there, but in Australia, we have guest drivers. We have Toyota guest cars, so they could be fastest, they could be slowest, so it's definitely very interesting having the fastest and not someone who you can compare yourself off different corners. It's the whole lap, so yeah.
This weekend, I think back to how well you raced here at the Supercars round in the old generation car. Can you go one better this weekend and take a win?
Of course. I really, really hope so. We're looking forward to hopefully getting a few more good results. Obviously, I've improved, and now that I've done a whole nother 2 seasons since last being here, we're expecting some good results, and if not, I'm going to give myself a bit of a break. But the goal for this weekend is hopefully top 5 in the championship coming out of round 1.
Now, you mentioned earlier you've been a busy few seasons for you. Do you see yourself as a career girl in motorsport? Can you carve a career out of it against the blokes?
Yeah, I really, really hope so. Obviously, there is a real push for females in motorsport at the moment. There's no reason why we can't be as good as the blokes, but there's just not that number of us quite yet. So I hope to be one of them that's pushing for a supercar seat. But we'll see in the next few years, and as I progress and go up the ranks, and just enjoy the journey while it's still fun and I get to joke around before it gets serious.